and welcome to the first part of my guide on the Kill Ranrok run in story mode. So, maybe you will notice it, but English is not my native language. So, if I do some mistakes, I am sorry, and don't hesitate to learn me some things in the commentary section below, and I will notice them. And it's always good for me to learn by explaining things like that and sharing my passion with you. So I will explain just a few basics. Oh, and I am forgetting something. I didn't do content on YouTube since 2 weeks because I had many health problems. So you will maybe hear some problems with my voice. I hope there will not be so much. Um, but that was my problem, and that's why I couldn't do any content because I hadn't any voice. I had many problems with that. So I will just explain a few basics before entering the game. So there are three types of scene in the game. So those you can skip, those you can skip directly, especially when you have a black screen at the launch of the scene. You can skip them, and you have those where you need to wait just 2 seconds, 1 or 2 seconds, it depends, and I will try to say you during the run, um, during this guide. So that's for the scene, and for dialogue. So for dialogue skip, so you can skip simple dialogue with just a right click, and I give you the advice now, but it will be needed for later in the run. But I think that you can learn it today, and it will be useful later. You will see it. So I will show you. So when you are in PC control options, or I don't know how to use it, but you can do it with a controller too. Um, you have here the dialogue section. So here I give you the advice to put another bind on your skip dialogue. So it's for the skip simple dialogue. So it will be needed later. You will see it in time. And so my advice is to put it on the middle mouse button, like it's here, because yeah, you will see it will be useful. Okay, and you will see at the end of the intro that my sorting hat dialogue will not be the same as you have, or maybe, because I have my fan app, which is linked to my account. So I have Hufflepuff uh, in preset, house common preset. So it's for the first day run because I need to avoid lasting any second in this run because it's the shorter run of this game. But in Kill Ranrok run, we don't care about losing 5 seconds switching house. So that's why I have this linked account. But if you don't have the fan app, if you don't have any link account that make the sorting hat dialogue like that, if you have all the choices in the sorting hat dialogue, the good choice, I will repeat it maybe later, but it's a curiosity to take Ravenclaw, because we play Ravenclaw for Kill Ranrok run. It's very important because you will have some specific flu points that you will need in the run. Okay, so now that our character is created, I will just explain you one thing in advance. So we will have 3 scenes to skip when we will launch the game. So the first one, you need to wait 1 or 2 seconds. It depends on your hardware, on how many FPS you have. And so you can just spam it until you see that you can skip it and just skip it. And the 2 other can be skipped directly just after it. So let's go. Like this. And the 2 other directly. Okay. Now we're good. So here we just wait a few times. So during the intro, there are many times like that where you just need to wait. So here we can begin the spamming of for me it's G. So the input to take the healing potion. To take it as fast as we can.
What happened?
And here we just have to wait. So what we can focus now, it's that we will need to have a precise path to avoid losing any seconds after. Oh, I will just see something because I think my game volume is too high.
Whoever touches it to a specific place.
Oh, no, not here. Oh.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
Okay.
But stay close.
I will put it like that.
No idea who created this.
Okay, so here you can focus on the path you take. So try to be near on the right, and little by little, you go just to the middle. So it avoids that when you enter this scene, that your character is strafing on a side. Okay. There are many scenes when where you need to do that. You need to be precise entering the scene to avoid strafing. It's not a big time save, it's not a big deal, but it's always good to know. So here it was just near on the right and go to the middle step by step, just before leaving the cave, we will say. So here for the next path, we will try to have good rolls, because rolling is faster than walking. Running. So you roll like that, and you focus on having a good jump. So we prefer having one less roll than failing our jump. Okay, so we continue like that. Here, I just wait a little here. And okay, when he begin his dialogue like that, you can go. I wait just a little because sometimes there is a bug where Fig is just waiting you. So waiting you to follow him. So that's why I was waiting like that, just to be sure that he will do everything like he normally needs to do. Don't know if that sentence makes sense, but I think you can understand what I mean.
But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
So here we just wait him. Like I said, there are many times in the intro where you just wait for Fig to come and hand his dialogue.
Let's see some
So
of
we
that
can
wand
spam
work
our
you've been
auto attack
practicing.
now
Focus on the center.
to break the ice wall. And now spam your roll button.
Excellent.
Space input. Oh, sorry. 2 weeks
That was a
that
bit
I didn't
rougher
play.
than I'd expected.
Okay, and now roll again. Here you can jump and wait for him to pass below this bridge. So it avoids the bug where Fig is blocked under the bridge. So here you need to have a good position on the rock to avoid strafing again entering the scene. So normally when you are on this group of this pack of stone that you can see here, the 6 pack of stone, you are on a good point. It avoids that you are strafing, or you can see your character walking slowly entering the scene. So yeah, it's not a big deal again, but good to know. Okay, we can roll again, and here we will focus to have our last roll perfect entering the ring at the perfect timing there. Okay, because if you fail it, you lose 1 second on your intro. So that's why we need to do it. Here you saw that you can pass above the stair at a precise point. Here you can try to do a roll, but I never get it. You can try to do a roll before the window apparition, but I never get it.
That enchanted
And
crystalline stone.
here, you've seen
Professor Fig.
the orange bush, the orange grass on the floor. So you need to have your last roll on this grass.
How odd.
And
Why would someone have
as
conjured
you
that
saw
enchanted
it,
stone here?
the dialogue
And
of
how is
our
there the
character
room behind it?
stopped at a
What
game,
room?
and
I
he
don't see
didn't say the
glow
the
again, like the glow
other
on the port
part
key
of his
container.
dialogue. So that's a good time save. And here we just spam F to interact to enter Gringotts.
Where are we?
So here 2 rolls, F,
Hello?
skip, skip. So you have to wait 1 or 2 seconds here, skip instantly after, and you're good. So here, if you want to see if you're good or not on your life split, you need to leave the cart. If you're good, you leave the cart at 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Approximately. It's our goal when we do this part of the intro. So here I will try to have a little,
Thank you for your help.
barely, oh, I don't know how to say that. A little, very little step on the right, like that, just to be sure that
do you
my
suppose we
character
should be
is not
looking for?
strafing
I'm not sure.
entering the
I wonder if you
Gringotts
might-
chest.
Indicate that I am to grant access to the Hogwarts
Sorry if
key
sometimes
and
I
then
need
close
to I need to think a lot of what I will say. As I said, I haven't
That was
the best
certainly
English in the
unexpected.
world, so
Let me think.
I need to
There must be something here.
have a reflection before saying
Revelio,
anything
perhaps?
sometimes.
Revelio.
So
Yes,
here we
a
will
revealing
do
charm.
the
Time like
drawing
present.
to learn
Let's
spell.
see what we're missing, shall we?
The draw to learn spell.
Ready your wand
So
and
you can
focus.
spam space input before entering it to be sure to do it as fast as you can. And when you finish it, you can spam R to Revelio. R, the R
Revelio.
input to Revelio, like that.
There. I saw something.
And wait a
Move
little,
bit closer
spam it
and
again,
try again.
like that, and that's cool. Here we wait a little
door.
for the dialogue to
Well,
begin
it's a
between
start.
our character and Fig.
There's that symbol
and
again?
we will
I don't suppose you see a way
spam
to-
F
I do,
to
Professor.
investigate
That symbol has the
and
same glow as
open
the
the
one I
door.
saw on the port key container.
Because
If what you can
we
see
are
reveals
the
the way
only one
forward, then I dare say we
who
are
can
about to discover the
see
secret
ancient
of
magic
this vault.
and
Lead the way.
to open those type of doors, etc. Okay, so we will do one roll, two roll, okay,
This is no
and
ordinary
now
vault.
you point to northwest. You do auto to see where is the pillar. Okay, we see it now. So I will go near to it, pointing to south, doing some steps.
Stay close.
I will just check. Okay, I'm good. And I am pointing to west. And when you say green dots, you can go. You can roll like that. So you do two roll in front of you and many rolls in on your left. Not on the left, but
When I moved towards the
oh,
glow,
it's
it suddenly seemed as if the ground
hard
was
to
swirling
explain.
about.
But you saw it.
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
I was doing something like two rolls like that and
That statue.
four rolls like
What
that
statue?
to go on the
I see
ancient
some
magic
sort of statue,
to
but
investigate
only
it.
as a reflection in the floor.
Here you can spam Revelio
Revelio.
I
like that,
presume this is what you saw
and
reflected in the
position
floor.
yourself
The
just in
reflection's
front of
still
this
there,
soldier
but the statue's
to be
positions
sure
don't
that you are
match.
aligned with it,
Wait, when you
and
moved,
yeah,
the
that's it.
reflection turned in the direction of the light.
So here we will try to do
Perhaps you should pass
very
on
hard glitch, an iframe glitch, which is the Lumos glitch. So you will see. At the end, I will try to do it. I spam my Lumos, and if I do it right at the good frame, no, I didn't get it. But it's really hard. You can see it in some of my vid. Maybe on my last PB on Thursday, I had it, I think. So yeah, you spam Lumos, and if you have it, you can avoid the window operation that we saw, and you avoid another window operation later. Okay, and we needed during this scene to spam A to do Protego. Okay, here, during those fights, when a soldier is attacking you, just do a perfect Protego. So you just push your input, but you don't hold it. Just a little like that. So if you do that, you are doing critical damage to the soldier. To the soldier you protected from. So here, position it behind Fig to avoid the bug where Fig is just blocking. And here you wait for the shade of his feet to disappear, and now you can run.
Professor.
I did a
Professor
little
Fig.
mistake on my run. You saw
Professor,
that
where
I
are you?
walked a little.
This isn't
That
good.
was not expected.
Where am I supposed to go?
You really need to run.
That's where they're leading.
But I think you understand. Here you spam Revelio, and you spam...
My own this
Oh,
time.
okay. I did it bad.
Seems I have no choice.
Okay, I will just do a little break to explain. Okay, so to leave the arena before, what was our landmark? It was the pillar that was destroyed by Fig at the beginning of the fight. Okay, so it was just in this direction where you need to go. Okay, sometimes Fig destroy two pillars. Two pillar. Oh that are really near to each other. So you need to go in the direction of the first pillar he destroyed. You will see. You will get used to it. It's not a hard thing. And after that, so you run to the ancient magic on the floor. You investigate it, and when you have investigated, you spam Revelio. And when you are casting Revelio, you cast Lumos during the Revelio. So that's what I missed here. So if you do that, you can do Revelio Lumos at the same time. So you see the line of the soldiers, and you can roll just in the direction of the cross lines. So here I miss my Lumos, but as I did it many times, I know in what direction I need to go. So that's why I didn't miss the roll. But it's easier to do it like that at beginning. So yeah, Revelio Lumos, roll into the direction of the lines, and you position yourself at the cross line, and the soldier will be animated. So after that, I will explain it now. I will take that time. So the first one on the right will attack me in first. So I will do a perfect protego on him to do critical damage on him. But just before that, I will try to do just 2 auto on the one in the middle, just to save 2 auto time. Okay? So 2 auto. First protego on the one on the right, and we will see next steps. Okay, let's go. So here, okay, I didn't do the 2 auto because was not focused on that. Okay, and on the last one, you can do a perfect protego too, and that's the second window operation I spoke about earlier. So here again, we will wait for them to attack us, and no, we will not wait for them, but if they attack us like that, we do perfect protego. Okay, so now our landmark is the east. East is our next direction here. So you can cast Lumos. Run. Go on the Ancient Magic. Investigate. It's really hard to explain everything because there are many things to explain, and especially it's very hard for me to explain it in English. So I will try to do my best. So here, instant skip, and again instant skip, no, not instant, 1 second after, and instant skip. So that's just the third one that needs 1 second waiting to skip it. Okay, now this scene is the end of the intro, and it's a 1 minute scene before the auto split. So you can know when you are entering this scene what time will be your intro. And I love this scene. This scene is very beautiful. It's our discover of Hogwarts in the game. Even if I saw it maybe now more than 70 times, I think. That's always a good one. So now there will be a dialogue that we can't skip between Fig and our character. So I will just wait for Fig to say appropriate, and when he says pre, I right-click to skip the scene.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Like
now,
that.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
And after it's just instant skip.
Professor Weasley.
So now, dialogue. Okay, so as I said, I need to take Ravenclaw.
Ready mind, quick to learn.
So F to accept it, like that. And now you can skip when you can.
You belong in Raven.
skip again when you can, but with Ravenclaw you need to wait 1 or 2 seconds. And now we are in. And as I said, it depends on your FPS. The time it's the time of the black screen, etc. Okay, so now let's be sure
like
to
everyone's
run
gone.
and not walk like
Let's
that.
head to the common room.
And we will speak to... No, we will do it a different way. We will speak to her. So skip, right click, space input, space input. So now you see it. Every choice you do space input to skip it.
Deep breath.
It's always the same pattern. Not really the same pattern, but you see there are no many differences. You skip a scene at beginning, you skip dialogue, you do a space input, and sometimes you do another space input, sometimes not. Okay, so now we see something. Here we have a problem with Miss Weasley. So when you get to the landmark of the quest, you need to watch on your minimap to see where Mrs. Weasley appear. Because normally she appear in the good stairs, but sometimes she bugged and she appears in the middle stairs. So that's why we need to watch for that. But what is really weird here, it's that she's not in the good place, I see. What is that? Okay, okay, no, she is at the right place. Okay. But I prefer taking the time to explain you that. So here it was just skip dialogue, skip scene, skip dialogue. And here, sometimes she can bug and run into the door. But so for this bug, to avoid it, you need to be closer as you can to the left side of the door. That's a good explanation. So if you do that, she will not bug into the door. But if you are too in the middle and you are going too fast into this door, she will bug and go into the right of the wall on the right of the door. Really hard to explain. So here, try to be on his right like that, and pushing her a little like that. So she run a little. It's always good to have it, to get it. Here, okay, when it appears, Revelio, F to collect, space input again, escape, space input, click, click, space input, escape. Now you can do one trick, auto attack jump. As you can see, it makes her sprint a little. So we will do it until the end of this segment with Mrs. Weasley. Like that. Here we wait for map input button. We can spam it because now you can't access your map, so you can spam it without doing any mistake. Space input, click here, escape, space, click here, and space to be sure to teleport to the central hall. Because when you have when you do space input when you are on the map, it will teleport you to the... Okay. Oh no. Okay. Here you can do a roll. No. Okay, I didn't get it. When she says central hall, it's an iframe glitch too. You can do a little roll when she says hall. You can do a little roll, so that's a little time save. And so what I wanted to explain just before, it's when you're on your map, when you are on something like that, If you press space input, so here we can't flew, that's why it's gray. But if you press space input, it will teleport you to the first flew available, okay, in the list. So if you have only one flew in the list, it will teleport you to this one flew. That's it. So here we can do again our little trick with auto attack jump, like that. Okay, now dialogue again. So again, you skip, you do space input, you can spam everything and it will work. After this black screen, take care, you have always dialogue to skip. And here, press F to begin dialogue with Fig. Space input again during this dialogue. Wait for map button, like that. 2 space input. And 2 right click and it will excite automatically your map. And skip dialogue. Here, run. So, here, take care. Go here, take the flu, because you will need it later. And now you can do 2 roll. It's the annoying door of Hogwarts. You need to do 2 roll. And all the other door can be passed with just 1 roll like I did here. Okay, so now time for our first class of defense against dark arts. So we will call it Dada. It will be more simple. So here I spammed space input because you can begin it very early before the apparition of the drawing. Wait for camera to be on the teacher, like that,
Now,
and you can skip.
let's try something a little. Let us begin.
So here
with the
it's
basic
auto
cast.
attack, so just spam auto.
See how the jump
Three
affected your
auto are
cast.
not needed, but
This time, cast Levioso
here
first,
spam
then the
Levioso,
basic cast.
and when it's
Remember,
cast, 1 auto.
Well done.
So here we will have a scene to skip.
Very good. But the best way
Go near to Sebastian.
This should be easy.
Wait for the precise moment. Now. Auto attack. Levioso. Auto attack again. You don't have to put his life to 0.
I
Okay, here you can roll during black screen
all right.
Nice work.
and speak to Sebastian again. So yeah, you don't have to put his life to 0, just to push him away of the scene.
Nice
Fight.
work.
So when you finish this dialogue with Sebastian, you need to really care to the other students,
Till next time.
because as you can see, they are blocking you. Here you go downstairs. So yeah, it's a hard part is really leaving this classroom
Revelio.
because of the students blocking you into the door. So you come here to take our first page. Oh yeah, I will just explain something. You will see that during this run, we take many pages. That's because pages is the easier way to gain experience. Okay, you gain many experience points when you get a page. So that's why we have a precise route on pages. So here we have take our first page. Second is here. Here, to be a little faster, you can do little rolls like that. Here, we will just go for a little chest there. Take the flue of Professor Fig's classroom, because you will need it many times later. And enter Axio class. So here we will have many things to explain. Skip the scene. Do this drawing. Here you have to wait for camera to be on that side to skip the scene, like that.
Is not bad.
During this loading screen, you can wait for Hufflepuff emblem in the right bottom corner to skip the scene, like that. So here, just spam Axio
Accio. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish
to
your
Axio it
charm
as fast as you
at the
can.
last possible moment. Now, think
And
of this
so,
like
what we will
gobstones,
see
if you will. But
is
instead of throwing the marbles
some
out, you are summoning them
speedrunners
toward you.
have noticed that during Axio class, if you are at 30 FPS, it's really faster. So here we spam P to go to settings. We go here, 30 FPS. Okay, so it saves you something like 10 seconds to do that. And the rest of this segment, of the time you can save on this segment, is due to RNG with Natsai in the second turn. Because she can bend over, and when she does that, it's always longer. So that's RNG. Sometimes she do that, sometimes she didn't. She don't. She doesn't. Sorry. Okay, so here I Axio this one when I am on the left edge of this, because as you will see, it allows me to Axio my last ball on my second ball, because the big point here, when you are doing Axio class, is that to be faster, what you want is your ball stopping as fast as you can, because it's when your ball is stopped, it's the moment when the result is counted. So that's why we need it to be fast stopped. Okay, so that's our tech here. And I explained it because you will see it will be needed in the second turn, which is the important turn. Here it's a skip.
Let us make this.
Okay. So you see that there are wooden crates moving here.
Enough chatter.
If
Focus now. You
the wooden
will need
crates push your ball,
This round
it
settles it all.
your ball will not stop faster, so you will lose time. So you will see what is our tech to avoid that, and it's very simple because we don't need to win Axio class. Natsai can win, we don't care. So we just put it here.
Stay focused.
We do 0 point, but we are sure that any wooden crate will not push our ball. And it's a cycle. You will see. Maybe because of my explanation, I was not good in the cycle, but that was not bad. And we hadn't a bad RNG with Natsai. She played fast here. So the last one, you can just Axio it, because as I said, it's a cycle. So here we are sure that the wooden crate is far enough to just pull it a little like that. And you can wait to go back at 120 FPS.
Well done.
You can do it now if you are sure to do your menuing very fast, but you can do it during another menuing after that. You will see.
Class is dismissed.
So here it will be a dialogue to skip with Natsai, with many space inputs. Not many, but 2 or 3? 3? No, 2. Okay. Run. Be sure to run.
If you would.
Speak with Ronan. Just skip dialogue. And here, wait for quest update. like that. And here you can put 120 FPS, map button, and now space input for this window apparition, and you teleport to Transfiguration Courtyard. And we will do the WAC skip, which is one of the reasons we downpatched our game. I will explain it in another video. So here, to do the WAC skip, I will show it slowly. So you come in the area to launch this class, and this class is really not important. It's just some scenes to skip, but we can do it faster. So we go here, we press F to begin, and escape just after pressing F. So it's like that. F escape. Okay, map button. Teleport another time to Transfiguration Courtyard, where we are, and you skipped the class, the Weasley class. Like that. Quest completed.
Ah, there you
Go
are.
talk to Ronan. Press space input for this window apparition. Here, go back. Axio directly after leaving the door, passing the door. Revelio here, Axio. So as you can see, now we have Axio, so we can take our page with it. It's really faster.
This is the right
Here, this page is annoying. And Levioso Axio on the statue here, okay? Here, Revelio, Axio,
Weren't too much trouble.
and we can speak to Ronan. So, he will learn us Reparo,
Is a conduit
and what we will need to focus here, it's just after learning Reparo, there is no dialogue. You can run, and we will focus on that. We will run, so like that. Roll here, space input,
very good.
because if you space input during your war, making the window disappear, you didn't lose any time.
Accio.
You didn't block, press space inputs, etc. And you take the page in this class. It was the history classroom. Story of magic. Take this page.
Revelio. Accio.
This page too. This page. This one.
Accio.
As I said, there are many pages to take.
Revelio. Accio.
But it's how you farm experience points.
Revelio.
So it's really important. And now you can speak with Netsai, skip dialogue. And again, in this loading screen, wait for Hufflepuff emblem. Like that. You can run a little, and when your character stops running, you can roll, jump, run, roll, and you roll until the end here. So, we will see something here. I will just do a little break to explain it before doing it. So, you see that there will be a little wall on our right. So, normally, this wall, your character need to climb it. Even if you try to jump on it, he will climb it. But we have a tech to jump on it. So the tech is to jump in front of you, because the game allows you to jump in front of you. So you jump in front of you, and during the jump, you go to the right, and so you land on the wall, and that's cool. Like that. After do 3 rolls, and you can run. Here, just do 1 roll here in Deft Waters, and you can run. Okay. I do a precise path here, to be sure to not blocking on anything. The only random
much for
thing
the gold,
where I
really.
can block is the ship we saw. So when you just need to take care and not go on the ships. That's all. Here you can wait into the grass here, like that, and you wait for potion making, like that. Do 2 rolls, and now it will automatically run here. It was a precise point where I went the corner I took to went aside. It was a precise point because if you do it 1 meter further, for example, your character will climb as if it's a wall. So that's why we need this precise point to be respected. Here you can take this bag of loot
I confess I was
and
surprised
do a
when
little
Professor
jump
Weasley mentioned that you
to
knew
not
the
have
area,
animation
since you're relatively
passing
new
the
here.
wall. Roll here to avoid. It's an important thing in the game here. When you are on a high point and you fall from this high point, you will fall from this high point. To avoid the falling animation when your character lands on the floor, do a roll at the end. If you do a roll at the end, you avoid this falling animation, like I did. So here, we continue run here. And as you will see, Natsai is triggered by this counter thing on the screen.
I'm getting
When
used
you
to
have the
things.
red screen
What about you?
with
Do you
the
find
counting.
unsettled?
So yeah, she's triggered. So normally in the game, she stop in this turn to speak a lot, etc. So that's why we want to trigger her and make her run until here. So here it's a really precise position because you will see an important skip here, really important. So we try to have our position like that in front of the stone. Oh, and when he says both of you, okay, you can do 2 rolls, run. You really need to run and go on the right side here. And as you can see on the minimap, Natsai is running. That's why we do it like that. Here you can jump on the above the wall, but I didn't manage to do it. Here, take the page. And now that you are near to Natsai, normally you have to walk, so you can just do rolls to be a little faster. Take that page too. Roll again. That page. Roll again.
And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydew.
Okay. Skip dialogue.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Map button. Escape.
Revelio.
Take that page. Okay, so now it's skip. F during black screen. You hear it.
What do you
Then
think?
skip when it's finished.
Now,
Now,
good.
good.
A match.
A match. Let those words, okay? It will avoid a bug that we call death stare. So, death stare is when PNG, like Ollivander here, when you don't let them, when you are skipping too fast, when you are too fast in your speedrun, they will look at you, eye blanked. They will just not speak, just look at you like that. So that's why we call it death stare. So you need to avoid that because it's a loss of time, a time loss, and it's really frustrating. So here, what we did was to wait for just the first words of each sentences to be sure that we avoid death stare. Okay. And after that, I have just wait for the quest that says buy your wand to Ollivander or something like this disappear, and when it disappear, I automatically press my P input to go here in the settings and restart from last save. So it will teleport you at the entrance of Hogsmeade. It's always to be faster. Okay, run. Do a roll like that.
An inquiring mind.
Can skip with him. I will show you how to take pages just after. You can
Let's
do it
look at what we
before,
have,
but
shall we?
sometimes I do it
Nothing
after.
like finding
So
if
buy
you're interested,
your things
feel
here.
free to take a look
So
around.
here, you have two pages to take. This one and point here, this one, like that. You can move your cam when you are getting a page with Axio. You can move your cam. So we use that to be sure to see where it is and to have it with Axio. Here, no, not Revelio, Axio, sorry, like that. So with my explanations, I will have a little late time on the cycles, but that's cool. You can see what pages we need to get. Okay, 2 rolls to enter.
Welcome to JP.
Revelio page. Speak to Pippins. Oh, and one little thing. If you have your mouse
What can I do
already
for you
on
today?
this,
Oh,
okay,
wise
I didn't have the
Feel
bug.
free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
I will
Or
try to
I'm
show
working on
you
the time if you're
one
in a rush
little
today.
bug that you can avoid. Okay, take this one. You can jump on the fence here. It saves 1 second. Like that.
Well, hello
Okay, I will try to do it here. The things I said.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
No, okay.
have a look
I
around.
did not manage to do
Plenty of
it.
ingredients to pique your
No worries.
interest, hardly.
Okay, so here, reveal your page. Pointing higher.
That's everything.
Take
Better
the
go
other
and find
page.
Natty.
Wait for this. When you have the quest apparition in your bottom left corner, you can do again a restart from last save, and so that will teleport you directly to the great place of Hogsmeade, where is Natty waiting for you. But before speaking to Natty, we will take that page. We will take many pages. You will see.
Revelio. Accio.
Especially on beginning, we are taking many page. Because in the future of the run, in the later quest, we will need to be level 24. So that's why we need precise experience points before coming at the end of the run. Me, I have. Oh, yeah. Like I always say, we all runners have different routes. So here, my route is to take this one page entering Honedux, cause I am it's a part of my route. Yeah, I see it like that. But you can change if you prefer taking other page in place of this one. You can do it. For this page, if you want it to be clean, you can do a Revelio before and Axio after to be sure to have it. To have it first time, Revelio Axio here. One last page.
Revelio. Accio.
Here. Go speak to Natsai now. So, skip scene. Just after dialogue. Spam your dodge input. And you can just spam auto in this fight. We don't care of the troll. He will not knock us he will not do any CC to us, so any crowd control. So that's why we just auto attack him, and we are waiting for one moment. Well, here you can do ancient magic throw.
Was trying to beat
So
him at his
you
own
just
Took him long enough.
throw barrel on his head. Now spam ancient magic button. Input. And troll is destroyed. First time you see it, it's always impressive. So here you can skip dialogue, and we will do reparo just after it. Reparo here. So scope on the left, this big house, reparo it, and now scope here
I will see what he wants.
until you repair the wooden plank that we see here. Okay. Now you can stop stop scoping. Just do reparo, and when your last reparo is acting like that, go back. Do a roll back. Roll to enter. Take pages. Okay, skip dialogue here. So here we are in Kill Ranrok run. So we will take our time. We will sell
If I ever
our
said it
grey
before, it's a
items,
pleasure doing business
and
with you.
as I have here, you see that I have two brew items which go in the same spot. So I will just sell the worst one, and that's it. So it was E input to go to sell, A input to go to buy. So buy it,
You
escape,
won't be disappointed.
spam escape, space, equip it, escape again. And now you can just skip dialogue with Natsai. If you have done it right. Because if you have not done the escape button right, you will have to escape the shop. And here, we don't want to Natsai, that Natsai catch us. So we go further before she comes. Like that. Okay. Because we have pages to take before she comes to us. That's why we need to be fast. So when your character is moving slowly, because you are too near to Natsai, do some rolls to be faster, and it allows you to run after it. Okay. So now we can speak again with her. So skip again. Run in front of you.
I think that now might be
Take that page. Leave the 3 broomsticks. Wait for her here. So she ran a little. Skip dialogue. It will be map button. You go on Hogwarts map. And you travel to your common room. And I think we will stop here for the first part of the guide. Because it's enough time, I think. Sorry. So, I need to breathe now. So, yeah. I hope all my explanations were understandable. As you saw, there are many things to say. There are many things to explain on this run, especially when you have done it many times. So, and I really enjoy it. It makes a long time that I couldn't do it because of my health problem. So I'm really happy to do YouTube vids again, and to be able to do this guide. So I hope you enjoyed it as I enjoyed doing it. And don't hesitate to send me a private message, to ask me questions, to ask in the comments section. and to join us on the Discord of the speedrun community on Hogwarts Legacy. Because I'm not the only person who can help you. There are many runners who can help you, and they are all kind. Yeah, it's a wonderful world, the world of the speedrun community. So yeah, you can always ask question. We will be really happy to help you. So if you want to support me, don't hesitate to put a little like on this video and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and I will put in the description all my links for my socials media. So don't hesitate to follow me on those. I try to be more consistent on those two. Take care, everyone, and I hope you will have a great time, etc.